All right, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Um, well, I woke up this morning and woke up in a bad mood. Normally, I do unless I get that first cup of coffee down me. Um, Last night my street was lively, very lively. Um, I want to tell all my neighbors around here, and I hope y'all see all this. Y'all are fucking with the wrong dude. Y'all keep fucking with me. Y'all keep fucking with me and keep fucking with me. Shit's gonna happen. Um, Y'all won't know, but shit will happen. Now to that titty sucker across the street. Actually, dick sucker across the street. You know who you are. Got something to say to you. You think you any kind of a man? My dad raised a man. He raised to stand up for himself, never to back down. You think you are any kind of a man. But you step over here on my yard and man the fuck up. And take your ass whooping like a man. Cause all these guys are a bunch of cowards, every single one of them. You see the true colors of a human being when they do this kind of shit. Uh, I grew up doing stupid shit, doing drugs in the past and everything in the under the sun, and I left that all behind to live a quiet fucking life away from everybody, and I wanted to be left alone. But no, somebody's got to fuck that up for me, cause their lives, like this person across the street, is so fucking pathetic. So fucking pathetic. And I want you to hear this. I'm not downing you just to down you. Tell me. Tell me in what right mind do you think this is right? Tell me in one right mind what you think this is something good to do. What if I was some nutcase? What if I was some nutcase and I was come out there and shoot up the whole fucking street because of this shit? Because that happens. That fucking happens. I've read many, many stories where this has gone on, and somebody's so nuts, he went outside in the middle of the street and just started blaring off fucking shots. Killed a kid, killed two kids, killed a family almost. I mean, killed a bunch of people on the street, just going door to door, blowing their heads off. I'm not like that, cause I'm not fucking insane. But I've read some stories about this shit. What y'all are doing, y'all gonna end up getting yourselves killed. You gotta think of your kids here. You gotta think of your family. Uh, who the fuck is that? What's up? Um, you gotta think of your family when this shit goes on. When this shit happens, people get killed. People get hurt in the process. Innocent people in the process. When you push somebody so fucking far, people get hurt. There's a limit to where you can push somebody, and you keep pushing and you keep pushing and pushing and pushing. They're gonna push back. Um, but I've lived in this neighborhood my whole entire life. Oh, we're on this topic. Fucking this harassment that's going on in my neighborhood. It's neighborhood watch groups, neighborhood um, policing, shit like that. Oh, it started up last night, dude. Uh, Last night, many times, I heard shit banging on the back of my house. So I grabbed my gun. And what do you think I'm going to do is fucking walk around there and see what the fuck's going on. And somebody's trying to break in my house. I'm going to blow his fucking head off. And I walk around there. All of a sudden, I look at the back. Uh, I look at the back. I mean, they're getting the fuck out of Dodge. I saw them and I was like, why? This thing that I'm in and everything. This is child's play. This is high school bullshit. But that high school bullshit, you stepping into a grown man's world. You beat on the back of people's homes. Oh, my puppies are crying. Dog had puppies. Um, you step into a grown man's world and he thinks his house is getting broke into. What the fuck you think he's gonna do? He gonna blow your fucking head off. This is Texas. This ain't California. It's not sending me crazy. It's not making me mental or anything like that. It's making me think, how fucking retarded are y'all? I guarantee they fucking go to bed eating Tide Pods for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and think that's a good idea. I just I can't fathom the outlook on this. I can't understand the outlook on this. What do you expect to do? What do you expect to do? Okay, you got the cops basically turned against me in this program, where cops have yelled at me for just asking for help. Okay, I got yelled at one for 20 something years. My dad was a cop. You think that's gonna really? And then they said they ran a train on my sister. Hmm. And then my sister, the crazy part about this shit, my sister thinks I'm going nuts. Understandable. Hi, April. I I can't fathom how sick y'all are in the fucking head. To the guy across the street, you step on my lawn and I see it. No, no, uh, what happened was I called the cops about 16, 17 times about this harassment that's gone on, the damages to my home, the damages to my car, the multiple damages around the back of my house. I've had break-ins, my mail stolen. You name it, it's happened. Just petty shit. And I called the cops. When I first started noticing something was wrong is when I see fucking drones flying around outside my house. How I found that out, I kept hearing a buzzing noise outside my house, and me and my woman couldn't figure out what the fuck it was. So we come back here to my room, and we open the window because she started yelling. I open the window. There's a fucking that window right there. There's a fucking drone at my window with a fucking camera. A fucking camera, dude. And so I grab my gun, I go outside. The bitch is flying up over my house, over to the back of it. And I get my car, I chase that motherfucker down, and I go around to the back. And this car came, like I'm going straight. This car came off the main road and tried to run me off the road. And he nicked my bumper on the left side, and I ran up over something, messed up my whole fucking front end of my car. My alignment was fucked up. And anywho, uh, I came back to my house. I was able to get the car back to the house. The motherfucker followed me back to my house. I don't know who this guy was, but he was in some hot toy looking car. I pull out my gun. I was like, "You want? What's up, dude? What's up?" I pull out my fucking gun, and he just sits there. He doesn't do anything. So it looks like he's reaching for something. I'm down behind my car, and I back up into the house. I call the cops. I shit you fucking not, dude. The cops took 30 minutes. 30 minutes, and I live 5 minutes from the police station, walking distance. And 5 minutes. You would think if you pulled your gun and you told them, cops would be swarming this fucking place. No, not at all. Um, so One cop came out. His eyes were fucking bloodshot. Looked like he's been smoking Cheech Chong's bong. And I gave him my report, and then I told him, "What about the damages to my car? You gotta take a report." "Oh, those look old." What the fuck? Take the fucking report. No, those just fucking happened. How? Really? Look at my cameras. You see me driving up with the bumper fucking falling off. Anywho, I called the cops numerous times, and I finally said after that time I'm not calling them anymore. Until the final 3 times. This is where this started fucking getting weird. When the cops yelled at me. The first time that I called the police officer down at the police department, I was talking to him on the phone. Told him everything that's going on. The harassment, the drones outside my house, the stealing of my mail, the everything underneath the sun happening to. What the fuck you eating, dog? Dog. uh, anywho, insurance took care of everything, got me fixed. I'm taking over this house from my dad since he passed away. So I got to get this house in my name, and yet I can't get insurance on this house because it's still in my dad's name. So I got to pay the taxes on it this year, which probably in the next month or so, and then I'm going to get the house in my name, and I can get insurance on it. But anywho, called the cop, told him everything that was going on. The guy at the end of it, he said, and I shit you not, you need to go to a doctor to get psychiatrical help. Basically, I'm mental. When I have all the proof on my phone, the pictures, the video, everything that's happened, my video camera's outside. So how the fuck am I going nuts if I got it on camera? And all my roommate, my friend, and my girl that lives here seen the same fucking thing. So I let it go. So I called the next day to file a complaint. Nothing happened. He basically said, the same damn thing. I believe everything you're saying is real, but you may have something in your life that's making you see these things and imagine these things. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Y'all supposed to uphold the law, not become it, you dumb fucks. So, anywho, I went up to a cop. This is where I got yelled at the first time. There's a baseball field out here behind my house over at Mesquite High School. There was a cop sitting over there in the parking lot, so I drove up just to be respectful. I had my hands up. I grew up with a cop. I wanted to show him I wasn't a threat. I even told him I had my concealed handgun here. If you want to take it out of the car, sir, I just want to talk to you. Sir, were you the one over there taking pictures at Whataburger and video? I said, yeah. You need to stop that. Is that against the law to do that? He said, no, but you need to stop it. Then no, I ain't gonna fucking stop it. Y'all have gone fucking rogue. And this community policing bullshit is gone rogue too. And y'all single somebody out. What I've been going through, if you don't know what it is, it's called gang stalking. It is a program that is meant to make me look mental. Because when you go to the police or you go to somebody about it, when you explain it to people, it makes you sound fucking crazy. But you know you're not crazy because you got all this on video. It's like they're turning a blind eye. It's basically a hate group. They either, one, you get into this program by government. Government controls this program. Just look up the term gang stalking. It'll give you everything that you need to know. And it does go on right under our noses, and people don't even know about it. I've gotten everywhere I go. This is the crazy stuff that you're going to think is crazy. I drive everywhere, and those bright ass UV lights that'll blind the fuck out of you while you're driving, they're everywhere. They blind the fuck out of me. I've nearly wrecked twice because of them. They'll pull up at my house, flashlights. People that I don't even know. There's people that has just normal everyday people have broke into my house or caught it on camera. They don't steal nothing. They just tip things over, move things around. That's called gaslighting. Break inside the house, move things around that you didn't put there before, and it makes you go like, what the fuck's going on?
high school bullshit that I used to do. Um, I've had my car broken into, car damages, and I didn't do nothing to cause this. At least I don't think I did. The only thing that I can think of that I did, and I had to hire a private investigator. I had to hire a private investigator to figure all this shit out because the police wasn't helping me. So, a company that I used to work for, I'm not going to disclose the name on here because of legal purposes, um, but it's in my earlier videos. Um, Illegal activities were going on at this job, and I didn't care what happened. I just wanted to get my paycheck and go home. And what ended up happening is my paycheck started coming up short. I got fucking PO'd about it, and then I was confronting her about the other illegal activities. Like, I don't want to be caught up in this shit. I was telling the GM that worked at this company, the general manager, and she's like, I'll get on it, I'll get on it, I'll get on it. Nothing happened. Weeks went by. So I finally brought it up again. I started losing my temper. And she fucking snapped on me. And I said, no. How about I go to the cops and tell about all the illegal drugs passing through this damn place? I didn't give a fuck what y'all did. Hell, I used to get high all the damn time, but that life is behind me. Way behind me. And uh, when I said that, the last two deliveries that I went on at this company, last two deliveries, the first delivery, they tried to run me off the road, didn't succeed. Second delivery, they did succeed and mess up my front end on my car the first time. And I finally said, they forced me out of there. Her name's Alicia McCoy and Frank Smith. You could get into this program. How it starts is they like your personal IP address, your IP that's linked to everything on your that you touch on the internet. Uh, uh, what had happened, they got a hold of my IP because I logged into their public Wi-Fi at that company. They ended up getting into my email and started sending out a shit ton of spam, nasty ass spamware. And what it ended up happening, my IP got blacklisted. When you get blacklisted, you're automatically uploaded to a government watch list. My dad told me about this all the fucking time. He was a police officer. He told me he heard of stories like this all the damn time and seen it. So I checked my IP. I got uploaded to a blacklist. I called and looked around and come to find out they're the ones that put me on the blacklist. They got me on the blacklist. Um, Now, since I got on the blacklist, once you're on the blacklist, everything unwinds. I'm getting people following me everywhere, harassment everywhere I go, people acting like total dickheads where I go. I got neighbors harassing me that I never caused any problems for. And it's just one thing after another. And then the next job after leaving that place that I worked at over here, this is how serious this group is, and how big it is, and how many people are involved in this. It's called gang stalking. Just look it up, study it. It'll scare the shit out of you. Uh, it doesn't scare the shit out of you. It just makes you think how fucking pathetic people are. I was working over here for about 2 months, over right across the street from me, and it's basically like my second job. I was just doing it for extra money. Anywho, I worked over there, kept to myself, did my job, did what I was told. All of a sudden, people just started acting like dicks to me there. All of a sudden. Then the guy across the street, right after I started working there, all of a sudden, poof, he started working there. Okay, a coincidence? Alright, cool. He needed a job. Then he started acting like a friendly guy to me and everything. And then one night, the boss man takes me out back with that guy. And because the guy wanted to set some things straight and didn't want no problems. This is how fucked up this is. This motherfucker said, I saw you, my wife, and me, the videos you were posted up on the internet about us coming to the door. Do we look suspicious? And I was like, yeah, I did post those. No harm in it. I'm just trying to figure this out and everything, what's going on. And I think y'all are suspicious. Y'all act very weird. Y'all are always looking at my house. And he was like, well, there's no problems. There's no nothing. I just want to extend my hand and everything. And I don't know what you're going through, and it seems crazy, but if somebody was to break into your house, I would grab my 357 mag, and then that's when it dawned on me. 357 mag. That was me and my dad's favorite gun. That was my first gun I shot when I was growing up as a child. He could have chose any gun he wanted to, but he looked at me and smiled and said, "I get my 357 mag." Those motherfuckers were in my fucking house. Uh, those motherfuckers were in my motherfucking house. So I let it go. They complained on me once. Then an anonymous person complained on me again, and then a third time. And I asked the boss man. I said, "Who are these people complaining on me?" "Oh, you don't know." Well, I'm here doing my job. You got these fuckheads up here that are laughing their ass off and just trying to. I'm just trying to hold my damn job and keep a roof over my head. You got these little fucktards like this motherfucker across the street. I hope he sees these videos now, because if he ever steps here in my yard, I'll show him how big of a fucking pussy he really is by stomping his frilly fat ass into the ground. I'll knock that last fucking tooth out of his damn mouth with his trailer trash looking self. It's basically these motherfuckers. They're gonna get themselves hurt. It's not bugging me all the petty shit that they're doing, but if it makes me jump or I do something stupid and somebody gets hurt, that's on them, not me. This organization, what it tries to do, it tries to do. There's three outcomes to this organization. Three outcomes that they're trying to succeed in. One, complete financial disability. Two, to make you feel like you're going crazy, mental. And if you go to a doctor, do not. If you're ever in this program and you go to a doctor, do not go to a doctor about this shit. Because if you're deemed mental, and then you take this to court, that's their fine line right there. That's their dividing point right there. It is where they can continue this without no disregard or anything. They don't have to obey anything, because if you go to court and you're deemed mental, hands down, you lose. You're just mental. You're making this shit up. There's nothing that they can do or you can do now. So the cops have literally told me that I need to go see a doctor. They're trying to push me to go see a doctor because they want to deem me mental, which isn't going to work. Those fucktards with those little play toy badges can suck my dick. Um, a message to all these guys in my neighborhood: if y'all see this, y'all keep fucking with me. Y'all keep messing with my fucking house. Somebody's gonna get hurt. And it's gonna be on my property, and it's legal. You ever heard of the Second Amendment rights? Right to bear arms. And I will bear those arms. You will be hurt if you step foot on my property and try. I'm not talking about like people just stepping on my property to say hello, or just kids playing or something like that. No, I'm talking about like if you act like you go and do some damage to my house or damage to my car, you're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get fucking hurt. So, a message to that guy across the street: I was cool with you. I know you're one of them. I was cool with you, and I liked you. You fucked that up, you sick in the fucking head little prick. Don't ever come on my property. Ever. I, I see what you're fucking up to. Oh, and your tags on your car are not registered either. Yeah, get this. They fired me, but at this company, not disclosing company, they have a bunch of people out there with their tags are not even registered at all. They're inconclusive. They're nowhere to be found. I had a friend look up these tags. I took pictures of all of these tags. Multiple people out there don't even have their shit registered. This person next to me over here, directly next to me, their tags are from Washington, D.C., and they're not registered. These guys over here, the two-story house I told you about, Washington, D.C., or Arizona. Their tags are not registered. Coincidence? Within 2 months, 2 or 3 months, 5 people, 5 homes around me that surround my house have all moved out and new people moved in. Coincidence? Okay. Something's going on, something big, but what's happening to me is called gang stalking. My dad used to tell me stories about this where cops will do immoral things to get you to commit a crime. Or neighborhood watch groups, community policing groups, stuff like that. They all come together. Or they think this is a fun game to do to harass somebody. People do this because they're sick in the head. And then we're deemed that we're sick. Yeah, but why? That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm fucking trying to figure out. Just gonna say this. Somebody's gonna get hurt if this keeps going. I hope it isn't somebody innocent. But this doesn't bother me. It does not bother me. It bothers me when you start breaking into my house and fucking with my job. You're fucking sick in the head. You're really sick in the head. I've done a lot of bad things in my life, in my past. Been through a lot of shit in my life. Whatever y'all do, it's not gonna hurt me. But I got a woman that I love. I got a good friend. They literally, this is how sick this is. They literally went up to my sister, told her a whole bunch of lies. My sister, the last of my family, don't ever want to talk to me again because of this. They ain't try. They can try, but they ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna continue my everyday life like I usually am. I was out at a job site. This is what is really fucked up. This put me in tears. I've done a lot of bad things in my life, but this takes the cake. Twice this happened. I'll tell the one about Chicken Express. I went to Chicken Express to just get me a sweet tea. There was this SUV in front of me, and they were talking for a while, and the little cute little girl kept looking back at me with this just distraught face, this grossed out face, like she was disturbed by me. And she comes walking up very, very slowly, and I said, "What's wrong, sweetheart? Are you okay?" And I shit you not, dude. This is where I found out about the slander campaign. Um, they literally said in front of me, and I fucking got out of the car, they took off. It was a car with 2 Hispanics and 2 black guys. They said that I was a child molester, told this girl that I was a child molester. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm a child molester. That got to me.